Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel.
Who the fuck are you?
This is video number 3 today, so bear with us. That means we've drank 3 full, because we're men. We finish our samples that we pour, no matter how many we
I don't
pour.
know if we're men or not, but we drink the whole glass when it gets
Science
poured.
would dictate that we're men. Anyway, hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy.
My name's Eric.
And today we are checking out, finally, first time for us, the High West Midwinter Night Dram. I think I said it right.
I think you got it.
Roll intro. That's a fucking jam. All right, so Midwinter Night's Dram. I took the plastic off, but I have not uncorked this. And I'm going to preface this a little bit and go back to the beginning. The whole point of this channel, if you guys have watched our intro video, if you guys have followed along with some of the stuff we've started to release, Eric and I are not experts. We're relatively new in our whiskey journey, as like really getting trying to go pro, drinking brown liquor.
Trying to go pro.
Yeah, but
Very accurate, honestly.
we let us spend our money and tell you the fucking truth instead of, maybe falling victim to the early times shill bullshit that's been happening. And I'm gonna beat on early times for a long time.
Yeah.
But this is Midwinter Night's Dram is basically the High West Rendezvous rye that is, it's all MGP sourced as far as I know. And the only difference between Rendezvous, which I love, and this is that this is aged in port barrels, I believe. Port barrels? Eric is doing the research.
I'm trying to look. There's nothing.
Fuck, I can't read that.
Yes, finished in port
barrels.
You betcha.
So basically, it's the Rendezvous rye, which is like a $70 bottle of rye, finished in port barrels, which makes this $150 to $200. I don't mind spending money on booze, okay? I will fucking spend whatever it costs to drink a thing, but I also, if it's not worth it, and if it's a waste of money, I'm gonna tell you. So this is Act 13, and that was fucking satisfying.
Nice.
So this is Act 13. I've heard Act 12 or the even number acts might be better. I don't know, but Act 13. We're gonna drink this and kill the neck on it. This is the first time we've both tried it, and this is the first pour. So allegedly, some bottles open up or get a bit more promising once some air has been taken, as they say, or as Ben Franklin used to say. He used to sit around naked in his yard.
Why did he have to tell us that?
Well, who, me or Ben Franklin?
Oh, Ben Franklin.
Well, he was, you know what? Much like Whiskey No Pretense, Ben Franklin was a very honest man.
He was a very honest man.
And let him show his schmeckle so you don't have to. So I'm a big rye guy also. Eric, would you consider yourself a rye guy? Not really.
Not really. I definitely fall more into the bourbon camp. I like it sweet.
All right, I like it spicy. But anyway, so I did buy the Rendezvous, and we will come back and do an episode of Rendezvous versus Midwinter and see if it's worth double the price. I have a sneaking suspicion this will be really good, but I bet that it won't be twice as good because the Rendezvous is fucking awesome.
Yeah. I've had a couple of bottles that were aged in port barrels. I'm not a huge wine fan, but port is very sweet.
And it was Envy, port finished.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? So,
And
we like that.
So we have a distillery close to us, the St. Augustine Distillery. They have one of theirs that are finished in port barrels, and it's fantastic.
Speaking of which, Eric and I, because we are so dedicated to bringing you guys good, unbiased information, we're going to become whiskey stewards up at the St. Augustine Distillery. We're going to go to the Stave and Thief organization and get certified. We're going to be certified to talk about bourbon.
It'll be official.
Because basically, if you pay more money, you're smarter. Then anyway,
that's how the fuck it works. I mean, that's what college is, right?
That is what college is. Let's stick our fucking honkers in these holes and see what's doing.
I am not.
You're already wrong. It smells wonderful.
Mm.
Let's see is it?
Okay, I'm gonna get kicked in the fucking shins for this.
Maybe. I'm wearing soft shoes.
The very first impression that I got.
Look at the legs though. That is.
I mean, legs are
That's
nice.
a sticky bitch.
The very first impression I got from the smell of that. Now I'm catching a lot of the ethanol in there. It smelled like model glue to me.
Okay, like a super sexy model, or just like a car? Like a Pinto model.
You like putting together models of airplanes.
Yeah. Which is all not a bad smell.
I mean, you can get high off.
You just don't want to drink it, but
not that I know from first-hand experience.
So as we learned when in Glencairn 101, pull your nose back a little bit, so you're not
Yes.
getting so ethanol-y.
Well, that's what I'm trying to swish it around a little.
I'm
let it
getting-
release a little bit.
I'm definitely getting some kind of like raspberry-ish, like jam, like not or jelly, not actual raspberries, but I'm definitely getting red fruits. It's a little sweet on the nose, not spicy. I'm gonna fucking drink it.
You go ahead and drink it. I'm going to keep smelling it because I'm catching none of that.
Really?
Yeah, not a bit.
It's the old granddad was so goddamn good that
It was.
everything's gonna
It ruined everything after
pale in
that.
comparison today. Sorry.
On that last little bit, I think I caught a little bit of like apple.
Wow.
Any apple in there? You said red fruit, which raspberry is a little different, but
Maybe a little apple skin, yeah, but
like
this is
red apple, not like Granny Smith's or anything like that, but like
this is nice on the tongue. This fucking drink it or smell it more.
I am desperate to pull some kind of something out of there that
You know
I
what?
can
It's
identify.
after taking a sip, and we all know taste happens in the nose too, right? It's not just on your in your mouth, on your tongue. Oaky for sure, a little tanniny on the side. This is a nice nose.
For some reason, I'm not getting it from the nose. On the tongue, though, that's pretty fucking
It's
good.
fucking nice.
Like, that's, holy cow, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does have some of that oaky, peppery kind of finish on the back end, but it's not lingering too long.
Yeah, almost cinnamony red hot, but in a good way.
Yeah, like little red hot candies.
On the mid palate. And I think it's the mid palate, whatever the middle of my tongue is. I feel like that's the mid palate.
I'll go with that.
I'm just gonna say this. I see this from 150 to 190. I got it for 152 or ish. I can go back to the receipt. You know, fuck it. You guys don't look at my password. Let's go see let's ask the Total Wine what I paid for it. I got this at Total Wine. It's a little tanny, a little oaky citrusy on the side of the tongue, for sure.
Dude, I wasn't getting any of the port in the nose.
I'm not getting it.
But on the tongue, I'm starting to get it.
Order history in store.
Would I pay $150 for it?
Would you let me pay $150 for it?
I did let him pay $150 for it.
It's the show Wolves. That's Ardbeg. Jesus, I buy a lot of booze. I need him.
He really does. He has a problem.
This was $324. It's probably this one. Saints Alley. There it is. I paid $159.99 for 2 bottles of Saints Alley and the High West Midwinter Night's Dram. Don't tell my wife, who's probably watching this and knows now. But
it's too late now.
Would I pay $160 for this again? I don't know, but it's pretty. So okay, the Bourbon Junkies, who are one of my favorite channels. Dan made a point that it doesn't matter if you would pay this, right? Like if you think it's worth that, but this is what it costs. It's like buying a car, right? Like you might not want to pay 30 grand for a Chevy Volt because it's a piece of shit car. No offense if you have one. But that's what the car cost. And if you want a new car now, that's what it is. Does it make it right? Maybe not. But the Rendezvous Rye at $75 is a really lovely rye. I think that's a little overpriced. I think actually all High West is a little overpriced, maybe. But maybe. I have certain...
And I mean, it's on the one hand, it's easy to say that it's overpriced, but I don't fully understand what all goes into having a distillery, aging this stuff, distributing this stuff like that. I mean, if that's the number they come to, and that's what they have to sell it at, then that's its price point.
Look at so this is a nice mouthfeel.
Oh, it's wonderful, and like I said, it doesn't have that ethanol burn. Like you could drink this so easily.
It's really, it's a nice sipper. It is, and I think I'm getting a little almost peanut butter, like Jif peanut buttery, on the side of the tongue.
And if you're out there, Jif peanut butter is the best.
So it says right here, suggested price is $150 to $225. So at $159, I'm not taking it in the rear on this. At $159, I'm not getting bent over the barrel as it is, as it were. Like it's basically MSRP ish. I will buy it again when this is gone. I can already tell you we don't need to do our pass or pour episode. I'll replace this. This is nice to have on hand.
For sure. Like, it's very hard for me to justify the cost. You know, like...
Not me.
Because it's a lot of money. You know, for me, it's a lot of money. For a lot of people, it's a lot of money.
It is.
However, if like they're like, this is what it costs, you know,
How about this?
this isn't secondary or anything. This is MSRP. I think it's actually worth it.
How about this? For a rye, not super hot. Right? This is sippable as fuck. Compared to
What do you got? He's got the
Compared to-
catalog back there.
compared to this, that will go for $100+. What you buying? What are you buying at that price?
If they're equal price, I'd take this one.
Every fucking day of the week.
Absolutely. Like the E.H. Taylor, I think, has got a lot of.
How about this? I just went to a place called Black Box in Daytona Beach. They actually have this. Guess how much they're selling this Elmer Tea Lee for at Black Box in Daytona?
Oh, I don't know. Where's Black Box?
It's over off of Speedway and Peninsula.
Oh shit, never been there.
Fuck those guys. $149 for Elmer.
I'd take this bottle every day. Of the
Any
week.
fucking day of the week.
Any day of the week. It's more complex. There's more interesting stuff going on. It's more enjoyable on the palate than the Elmer Tea Lee, than the E.H. Taylor. Now, if you get the E.H. Taylor for $50-$60,
Like we do. You know, we get that for $52.
I would, you know,
Yeah.
I'd keep a bottle on hand just because, you know, when people come over, they will, oh my gosh, I want to try that.
Won't keep the Weller at 40.
Won't keep the Weller at 40.
But you know
I
what?
was
You
unimpressed.
said it. I think you said it really. This might be the first whiskey, rye, whatever. Rye is a whiskey that when you said complex, you're absolutely right. There is a lot of flavor in this glass, and every bit of it is enjoyable. And I've not said that about a lot of things. Oh my God, I'm falling over.
We may have to take a break after this.
I've got drunken honesty. So anyway, Midwinter. So I'll just
That's
say
what
this.
makes it entertaining. Sir.
It is. Right. I'll say this. The Midwinter Night's Dram, for the money, it's it's good. Like this drink's as good as it costs, as far as I'm concerned. And I can't say that about a lot of things.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel burned if I paid $150 for
No,
it.
you'll be judicious with it.
Yeah.
You're not just going to chug it, but you'll say it was worth it.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is lovely. I don't know anyone that wouldn't like this. And like, again, ryes can be very. This is. Fuck, I can't. My grandpa. It's just under 100 proof. It's
Yeah, it was like 98 and change.
yeah, 49.3. 49.3, so 98.6. So it's almost 100 proof. And I'll say this, at the Bottle and Bond Old Granddad we just did, link to the video here, go fucking watch it and subscribe. But at about 100 proof, I think this drink's, especially being a rye, easier than the Old Granddad. And the Old Granddad was lovely.
And it was, like, surprisingly so. Like, usually something that's bottom shelf or one shelf up from bottom shelf, I normally just avoid because you're kind of afraid of what's down there. But
Right.
the Old Granddad was actually really, really good.
It was.
The same proof. This definitely.
I'll say, is this $120 better than the Old Granddad?
I mean, it's
Different. It's different. You
different.
can't compare them. You can't.
I
compare
think
them.
dollar-wise, this definitely commands more money than the Old Granddad for complexity's sake. But I don't know about, $120 more. But it definitely commands more.
Here's something funny. I just took a big pull off of this and finished the glass because, that's what we do. But like I caught a little air. Sometimes like when you breathe a little air in, you get all the ethanol. You're like, right? Still not. I mean, dude, 100 proof rye, beautiful flavor, beautiful mouthfeel, no pokey bits, but also a lot of standout flavor.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. If you can find this for around 150 to 175 bucks and your budget allows for it, even if it's stretching your budget a little bit,
Give it a try.
give it a
for
try.
sure.
It's really fucking good. And clearly I just need to get a label tattoo of this now.
Oh my God, you're gonna have so many.
I'm gonna have so many whiskey tattoos. But anyway,
I would be interested to try this against some of the other High West offerings.
yeah. So we're gonna A/B this or blind this or not blind. We're A/B with a.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I believe in myself. I believe in Crystal Light, so I believe in me. Remember that?
That is going back a little ways.
So we will A/B this with the Rendezvous, which is out there because I put all the budget stuff out there. And we'll see if it's actually worth twice the price. I'm going to suspect that it probably is. This is just really good. It's really good whiskey. A lot of good juice in that bottle. A lot of jelly in that donut, as they say. So
what they say?
now for the fucking disgusting part. And I'm sorry. But if you haven't subscribed, tell them what to do, Eric.
please, for the children,
well,
like, subscribe,
yeah.
follow us on all of the socials. We've got
We're on the
TikTok,
TikToks now.
Instagram,
Yeah.
all of it. We're throwing everything we have at the wall and seeing what sticks.
I quit my fucking job to drink whiskey.
I quit his job.
Eric quit my job to drink whiskey and bring this information to the people. So, all right, how about this? If you guys have ever bought a bottle of this, leave some comments down below. If you are into the High West stuff, leave some comments down below. If you, how about this?
What?
Pick a state, any state.
You know who doesn't get a whole lot of love?
Who?
Nebraska.
If anyone from Nebraska subscribes to this channel, on my dime, I will sample you a little sample bottle of this and send it out to you. You have to be able to prove you're 21. It'll require a 21 and over signature, and the name on the signature has to match who I'm shipping it to. Subscribe down below. Leave a comment that says I'm from fucking Nebraska, and I will get you a sample of this to try before you buy. How about that?
That sounds pretty good.
I will
He's a generous fellow over
I
here.
will fucking pay for your love. I do it all the time. I don't care. Anyway,
that is what marriage is.
you guys, thanks for checking this out. I hope you guys dig the content. Again, if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments down below. And good day.
We lost the camera.
Oh, fuck. Good day.